Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm showing you how to link boss bars to mobs. So if you like Minecraft videos like this one, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft tutorials in the future. And so today I'll first show you how to link a boss bar to a zombie. And then afterwards I'll also show you how to link a boss bar to yourself. But we'll start with the zombie. So let's summon one in. So this is a little bit of a special zombie. It is a zombie with the name Zombie Boss. It has a nice netherite axe. And it's also glowing. The command is right here. And I'll leave this command along with all the other commands I use in this video in the description down below. So you can copy them straight from there. I also have to mention that this will only work on Minecraft Java Edition, not on Bedrock Edition. And it should work in any recent version of Minecraft Java Edition. And so this command over here summons a zombie right there in that Bedrock cage with these different NBT data. Now the important part here is that I've given it a tag. So this means it just has a custom tag that is called boss. And this is used so we can easily identify this specific zombie. And this means that the boss bar will not get confused when it sees another zombie close by. And of course you can name this tag to whatever you want, but in this case I just call it boss. And so to link a boss bar to this zombie, first we need to create a boss bar. Now I've made a quite in-depth video on how to create custom boss bars in Minecraft already. If you want to watch that, link to that video is in the top right of your screen. I suggest you watch that one first and then continue on here. However, you will also be able to get all the information from this video, I believe. That one just gives some more information on how to customize the boss bar itself. So what we do here is we add a boss bar to the list of boss bars. We call it first. You can name it whatever you want. I just call the first one first, second one second. You can also name this one after the mob you're gonna give it to you, so you can call it zombie or whatever. Then as for the name of the boss bar, this will display at the top as the boss bar name. We will have the text zombie boss with the color dark purple. It will be bold, it will be underlined. You can customize that to whatever you want as well. And so if we press this button, we will see that, yeah, nothing much happens. Since it only created the boss bar and hasn't actually done anything with it, we can check this by checking boss bar list, like this. And we'll see that zombie boss is indeed an active boss bar. And the ID we can see here as well is Minecraft first. But we can already see what the boss bar name will look like here. Then next, to display this boss bar, what I've done here is actually use an execute command. And this execute command first checks if there is an entity nearby with the tag boss, which we saw earlier, with a limit of 1. Of course, there's only one, but you usually have to specify limit 1. And if indeed there's an entity close by, or if that entity exists, it will run the following command, where it sets the boss bar to the players at A. So this means that if there is indeed that entity with the tag boss, it will display the boss bar to any player. You can also set it to display to the nearest player or whatever, but every player in this case will work as well. So we'll activate that, and we'll see now at the top the zombie boss bar. We can make it a little bigger like this, so you can see a little closer what's going on. Then next, we can also change the style of the boss bar to make it notch 20, for example. And this just adds these little markers in the boss bar up here. And in this case, we choose 20 since a zombie has 20 health. And so every one of those notches will be one of the health of the zombie. So that's quite useful actually. The next command here is boss bar set first color red. This just sets the color of the boss bar itself. There are a couple of colors you can choose from. They're all right here. But I think I'll just go for red again. So we can press the button and we'll see that this bar over here changes to red. And then what we need to do is to set the maximum value of the boss bar. So as I said before, the zombie has 20 health. So let's just set the maximum of the boss bar to 20. There we go. So that doesn't really show up visually because we haven't set the value of the boss bar yet. And this is where the following command comes in handy. This command was provided to me by It's Chucky7. They commented this command on my previous boss bar video. So thank you for letting me know that this command even exists. So it is the following command. It is again an execute command. However, this time we use execute store. And so it's best to explain this command by looking at the last part first. So what we do is we run the data get command. This means we get data from an entity. In this case, we choose the entity with the boss tag, which is a zombie, and we get its health. So this last part means that we get the value of the zombie's health. Then we can store this health value as a result for the boss bar value. So that's just what this means. We get the value from the zombie and then store it as the value in the boss bar, where first again is the name of our boss bar. Then you also can set this to repeat and always active, or to repeat and needs redstone with a lever on top, so you can activate it with the lever. Both of those will work. Also, of course, this one has to be a repeat command block, as you already saw from its color. But if we activate this command block over here, we will see that our boss bar now has a value. Now I believe this command I might not have activated. There we go, I didn't indeed. Setting the maximum to 20, I accidentally didn't activate it there. But now, as we can see, the zombie has 19 out of 20 health. And that is because it already took a little bit of damage when summoned in inside of the bedrock block. But now we already see it will work, so we can punch the zombie and we'll see the health goes down by 1 bar pretty much every time. Sometimes it doesn't, but most of the time it goes down by 1 bar every single time. As you can see there. There we go. Well, it didn't do that for once there. But we need one more thing, and that is this command back here. So this one is very similar to one of the previous commands where we checked for the entity. However, now instead of using if, we're using unless. And so unless there is a mob here, we run this command. So if the mob is not there, we will run the boss bar set first to players. And so this is done to remove the boss bar once the mob is dead. And so instead of displaying the boss bar to every player, we just display it to a player named Test, which doesn't exist on this world. And so we'll just remove it from every single other player. And so let's activate that and kill the zombie over here. So once we do, we will see that the boss bar immediately disappears, which is what you would expect, of course. And now all of this is working automatically, and we can just summon in a new zombie over here using just the normal summon command that summons a zombie with the boss tag. Once we do, it automatically gets the boss bar, and it automatically works right there, and will work as a boss bar for this mob. Alright, there we go. So that is how to link the boss bar to any entity in the game. And also, if you want to remove the boss bar again later on, you just have to use /bossbar remove first. Alright, then let's look over here to see how to add a boss bar to the player instead. So it's very similar, but we'll go through it. So again, we add a boss bar like this. In this case, we'll just call it second, with the name MaxStuff, which is my name, or my channel name at least. We set the color, in this case, to full red, and we give it bold and underlined as well, so we'll add that. Then we'll also set the style, we'll set the color, we'll set the maximum value, and all of those customizations. Then over here we can do the same as we did over there with those boss bars. So we use the store result boss bar second, value run data get entity at p health. In this case we use at p to get my health, but you can also just type in the name of the player, that's also fine, like this. Type in the name of the player you want to get the boss bar for, press done, we'll activate it. And then we also use the execute unless I am close, display the boss bar to the test, and also of course make sure that we display the boss bar to everyone if I am indeed around. Of course, those two levers don't make any sense. I'm not quite sure why they're there, but there we go. So alright, we'll see a boss bar at the top of our screen now, but is it actually working? Well, we can check by getting that zombie back. There we go. Now we're both here with our own boss bars. Very nice. So we'll go into survival mode and see if everything is working correctly. Again, as I said, all of the commands I use in this video are also in the description down below, so you can copy them from over there. And I hope you can figure it out from there, but let's see if everything is working. So we can hit the zombie boss, which then reduces its health. And if we get hit by the zombie boss, yeah, he does quite some damage. But as we can see up here, our boss bar has decreased a whole lot, but is now increasing slightly as we are regenerating our health as well. So it works real time, which is really, really nice. And of course, okay, there's only half a heart left. And yeah, there we go. Once we die, our boss bar just resets again back to full. And so if we were to log off, then of course our boss bar would disappear. But since this is single player, yeah, the boss bar will just be there until we turn it off ourselves or just remove it. Again, using the command bossbar remove second. And if we do that, we'll see that my boss bar disappears. And the zombie boss is the only boss bar that is left. which we will also remove. There we go. And so there we go. That is how to link a boss bar to either an entity or the player itself. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more micro tutorials like this one in the future. I want to thank my tier 3 member, this Smikela. Thank you so much for becoming a tier 3 member. If you also become a member, click the blue join button below the video to check out the different tiers. But there we go. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope to see you all in the next one. So until then, bye bye.